Fishing in Final Fantasy XIV has always been quite fun. It's relaxing, and it gives you plenty of different fish to collect. It's something that you do when you had enough of grinding, fighting, and AFKing in Limsa. But what if you want some challenge? Surely boring old fishing can't offer that. Well, you may not have heard of the great endgame for fishing. Nearly every pond in Eorzea has a rare and unique fish that keeps the thrill of the skill alive. I want to tell you about one of them, maybe the most notorious one. This fish takes us to Aziz La, the floating continent raised to the skies by the long-lost Allagan Empire. Formerly used as a forefront to Allagan science, mainly regarding the binding and containment of icons. To give you an idea of an ordinary rare fish, let me explain why they are considered rare. Most rare fish can only be caught during a specific in-game time frame. Some rare fish can only be caught in a specific weather, and some even require both the time and weather to be just right. There are even types of fish that require a specific weather after another specific weather. If this sounds daunting, don't let it scare you away from trying. Focusing on a few fish at a time helps you keep your mind together. We arrive at the fisher's worst nightmare, the flagship fishing hole. He is in there. Somewhere in the deep, well guarded by slithery oil eels and a seemingly endless army of Aziz fish. Opabinia. So how do we catch Opabinia? It's very simple. You gotta jump a lot of hurdles and hope you don't fall, because if you do, then you gotta go right back to the start. We start off by fishing a platinum fish. We then use surface lap to make sure that no platinum fish will show up until we catch another fish. We get to the waiting step. There we wait for our GP to fill up fully, and for the cordial to go off cooldown, which is a potion that restores 350 GP. We get to the fish eye step. There we use the buff called Fish Eyes, which is a buff that allows certain fish to be caught. For some reason there are 2 fish in this pond that like this buff, and it's a 50-50 chance if you actually get the right one or not. If you don't get the right one, then it's right back to the waiting period for you, and you gotta wait 2.5 minutes for that buff to wear out. If you do get the right one, then great. Now you have 2 minutes to try and catch a proto-Hropkin. If you don't catch any, then right back to the waiting period. If you do get a medium tug on your rod, then that means that it's a proto-Hropkin. You can then use the double hook to catch 4 in a row, and that will give you a special buff called Fisher's Intuition, which will allow you to catch Opabinia in the future. You will use a cordial, and from now on you will use Chum. Chum is a ability that will reduce the amount of time it takes for a fish to bite by half. You're going to try and fish platinum fish, but there's so many Aziz fish in here that you're probably going to run out of this buff very fast. And if you do, then you don't go to the waiting period, you actually go all the way to the start to catch a platinum fish to surface lap again. If you do happen to catch a platinum fish, then better hope it's high quality, because only high quality fish can be mooched. If it's a low quality though, no problem, you can use Mooch 2 for 100 GP, but you can only use that every 3 minutes. So, with a 1.5 minute of Fisher's Intuition that you have, the best case scenario is that you get 3 high quality platinum fish. That means 3 attempts at catching Opabinia. But it's a very, very unlikely story that you actually get it, because there are oil eels guarding Opabinia, and yeah. If you happen to get a very heavy tug on your rod, then that means that Opabinia is on your hook. But even then, there's a 20% catch rate, and it's brutal. It's very brutal. And here's now the footage of me catching it, finally. Okay, once this is maxed out, I'm gonna try it again. Otherwise, I'm wasting GP for it not refreshing. And now, okay, it is the right buff. Good. Let's hope it won't bite for a while. I think it might bite immediately. That might not be. Okay, good. It's not. There's 2 other people attempting. They're waiting for their GP though. I've never actually had someone else join in before, which I don't mind. I hope that they get it. But their sounds are going to interfere with mine. Okay, the cordial will be off cooldown very soon. We should be good on the GP side right now. I'm just waiting for... Yeah, I would like to catch a rock gun right now. 1 minute left on the buff. We got past hurdle 1. Come on, give me hurdle 2. There we go. Okay, nice. I have enough GP to surface slap if I need to, but then I won't have enough. Okay, there we go. And let's go. I cannot use Mooch though. Fuck. I should have used Mooch. Okay, let's start using Mooch after this because the cordial is almost off cooldown. This might be a platinum fish. I hope it is. It's not high quality. I can use Mooch too if I need to. It's an Aziz fish. Surface slap this bitch. Come on. Chum. And cast. Okay, I wasted a little bit of time there, but I won't get an Aziz fish now, so this has to be... This has to be a... And I see my macro is a little bit off. I should add a few more seconds to that. I might have wasted a few attempts before. Okay, this is low quality. I can Mooch too, but that will be on cooldown now, so I won't be able to use that again. I need to catch a high quality fish next round, otherwise it's wasted. Okay, oil eel. That's a shame. Okay, I still have enough time. Barely. It might be another Aziz fish though. Might not be. That was a relatively quick cast. Please let it be high quality. It's high quality. Okay. We might have another chance. Okay, we got another chance. As long as this buff will run out. But as long as the buff is up when you cast, all is good. Come on. I'm not sure what that sound was. Come on. Yes! It bit. Oh my god. Did I get it? Oh my fucking god. Oh, fuck. I got it. I got it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Finally. Finally. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, this was... And there you have it. The hardest fish that I caught so far. And I dread to think that there are fish harder than this. I have a lot of respect for the people who caught this fish. I have more respect for the people who caught it back in Heaven's Ward, seeing that some skills were not available. Although gear does not matter much, it is a little bit easier now. Still, fishing is amazing. I really liked making this video, and thank you for watching. I just needed to blow off some steam. I needed to end this chapter of my fishing journey, and on to the next fish hole.